5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Truth, Beer, and Consequences.
Yay!
Yay, indeed, Julia. Yay, indeed.
Woot woot.
I'm using my inside voice right now. There's only like 3 people in here.
Yeah.
And if I talk a little bit louder, everybody would hear me.
Yes, and some of these people are very interested in the current World Cup match that is playing, Senegal versus France.
I don't think anybody's watching that.
The guy that we were sitting next to
Yeah?
up at the bar, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, and we do not want to interrupt the matchery, the match watchery. So
The match watchery.
we are
Okay.
going to be conscientious of those that are around us today,
Unlike usual.
for once.
Right. So anyways, this is a podcast where my co-host and I listen to and watch all the Cincinnati-based craft beer media from the previous week. We get together to podcast host, and today we are back at Higher Gravity Summit Park. Thank you, Higher Gravity, for being a gracious podcast host. My name is Marco. I am in the craft beer space in the greater Cincinnati area, and I have been for 10 years, I guess, 10-ish years, somewhere around there. And today we are joined by the conduit for everything Cincy Craft, the Gnarly Gnome.
Oh,
Or we're not joined by the Gnarly Gnome.
that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably better if we're trying to, keep the indoor voices
Right.
going.
Indoor voices.
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, to those of you who've been listening for a long time, thank you for your listenership. For those of you that this may be your first time or two, welcome aboard and thank you. For those who know and follow, you can gather that if the Gnarly Gnome is not here today, and given what week it is in the month, that means that it's Kolsch Night. And so, yeah, typically he ends up meeting us at Kolsch Night because of his daily meanderings. It just is easier for him to meet up with us at Kolsch Night rather than to be here and record. However, he does say he's always here.
True.
I guess in gnome spirit, one way or the other.
Or he literally just sneaks in, sits around the corner, and he's like, I finally get a week where I am not sitting down with those assholes.
Right. With the mics and headsets. That other voice you heard belongs to the best co-host in podcast Landia.
I am Julia, and I push all the buttons.
Yeah, you push the buttons.
I push the buttons both literally and figuratively.
So all the thoughts and opinions on this podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect any entity which we may be affiliated with, such as full-time jobs, part-time jobs, third jobs, Higher Gravity itself, Southridge Brewing, local big drug manufacturing facilities, JCPenney photo centers. I mean...
The list goes on and on.
The list goes on and on, really. I mean... So, that being said... let's see. We do the heavy lifting around here. We make sure that we're not like those fake ass podcasts out there. And you know who you are, you fake ass podcasts that don't really have beers, don't really have, the liquid. Unlike those fake ass podcasts, we are having craft beer today. We can have many other different beverages, and we have. And one of these days, we're going to reschedule Nick Teeny Night whenever he gets a yard pass.
He doesn't exist anymore.
And can leave his yard. Julia, what you drinking?
The liquid in my glass is from Bell's. It is Oberon Light.
Okay. You had one of those last week, didn't you?
I did. It was great.
Okay.
So I thought it's Kolsch Night. I'm going to be drinking a lot of Kolsch's. Kolsch's. And so I'm going to keep a light beer in my glass to start off with for the evening.
The Kolschification.
Indeed.
Of the evening.
Indeed. Marco, how about what liquid's in your glass?
I am having a Warsteiner.
Excellent.
Yeah.
How's it taste?
Tastes very Warsteinerish. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's good. We got
Wonderful.
Big Warsteiner
World
bracket
Cup bracket
behind us here.
Yep.
For all your World Cup bracketology.
Bracketology. I love it. I love it so much.
What Okay, so we are going to move a piece of content. For those of you who have followed us, you know that we do review the Brewery Underground podcast when they talk about something that's local. And it does happen from time to time because one of the co-hosts is a Cincinnati native. And this is part 2 of their conversation with Garrett Hickey. But we are moving that to next week because, number one, it seemed like it was pretty long. And number 2, it is Kolsch Night. So we needed to pare down a little bit of what we're talking about today in order to get out of here in some sort of timely manner.
Yes.
Not trying to rush anything. That's the other reason, too, is that we find that when we have tried to rush, then we don't necessarily, in those cases, many times, feel the happiest about what we end up putting it out because we can tell that we're rushed.
Right.
Maybe you can't, but we can, and really, we're doing this for ourselves.
Yes. You guys are just the happy little accidents that came along.
Yes.
As part of our.
Yeah, we knew somebody would listen. We didn't know that all of you would listen. We thank you for your listenership, but we have to be happy with what we're putting out.
Yeah.
And if you've listened a long time, and since we've said that, if you think we're happy with what we put out, then that tells you a lot about us. So there you go.
As long as we're having a good time.
Take that for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Julia, what did we watch and listen to last week?
We watched and listened to The Weekly Pint.
We did. That was just yesterday.
That was absolutely
TWP.
yesterday. You know the Gnome. We just listened to Blake's Craft Beer podcast.
Yes, that also was yesterday.
We watched and or listened to an episode or a show of Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads. Yes. Which, by the way, nothing local except for them in that episode.
Yes.
Which normally, if that's the case, a lot of times we won't actually talk about it. But it's them.
Because they're local content creators, and my God, they do such a fantastic job.
Yes.
How can we not?
Correct.
Yes.
Yep.
And they do tend to put a bit of a Cincinnati spin on what they talk about, comparing it to other Cincinnati breweries, beers, etc. So
Yep.
it still fits into that wheelhouse that we try to keep round. I don't know. I didn't know where I was going with that one.
Yeah.
So yeah. And besides, it's our show. We can talk about whoever we want.
Yeah.
We have
grown-ass people.
Exactly. We have a video that the Gnarly Gnome put out.
Yes.
And we have an episode of Barstool Perspective.
Yes. Barstool Perspective.
Mr. Marco,
Yes.
where would you like to start this week?
I would like to start with the Gnarly Gnomes video
All right.
on the Patriot Pack.
Sam Adams Patriot Pack. This was a lot of fun. This is going to be weird for me to talk about.
Why is that, Julia?
Because I was in the video.
Yeah.
In all my
you were.
In all my redness. I don't know. If you want to know why we don't do more videos, it's not Marco. It is 100% me. I know you have to do more of them to get more comfortable with doing them.
This is true, yeah.
But it's like I'm not, so I don't. So it's a self-depreciating cycle, and I'm trying. Marco and I had plans for today.
We actually
and
were
then, you know
going to
what?
record a video.
And I'm blaming MadTree for this one. MadTree Parks and Rec. We had plans, and they disappointed us. You know what? They made us. Oh shit! I'm gonna get this so wrong. They made us incredibly
disappointed.
Yeah.
So you can blame MadTree Parks and Rec for us not having.
Do you want to tell them
video.
why they?
Yes, why they made us so.
Disappointed.
Indeed. We were led astray.
Yeah.
By Blake's Craft Beer podcast. So we're going to kind of jump a tiny
Yeah,
bit.
it's a little bit of.
So
space-time
are we
continuum.
are we blaming Blake for this as well then?
Well, let's go ahead.
Yeah, let's blame Blake too. Why not? Why
No,
not?
I don't see
Blame
a reason why
everyone.
not. He's not here.
No, so we
Can't defend himself. Don't blame him.
So in the episode of Blake's Craft Beer podcast that we will be talking about sometime later in this show, he was talking to Brittany Frey of MadTree.
Yeah.
And they were talking about how MadTree is doing a World Cup flight.
Yes.
For the ongoing World Cup soccer extravaganza.
Sounds like fun.
4 different beers that represent 4 different countries. Of course, the United States is one of them. That is psychopathy. All of these beers sound absolutely amazing.
Japan.
Right. Japan,
Germany.
Germany, and Brazil.
Brazil.
They sounded amazing, and the way that I heard the episode
Same way I heard it.
sounded like these flights were going to be available at both Parks and Rec and Oakley.
Correct. That's the way I interpreted it. Whatever I heard.
So I said to Marco, hey, and for me to suggest a video to Marco, he's probably like, what is wrong with her? But I'm going to grab this opportunity with both hands
Right.
and shake it like a baby. I said, hey, do you want to meet at Parks and Rec tomorrow before we record our episode and do a video trying the World Cup flight?
And the answer was yes.
Yes, absolutely. Let's do this. So I said, okay, well, I'll let you know when I'm leaving work, and we'll meet over there. Cool.
So I show up.
He
I'm
shows up
looking at the board. Don't see any of these beers on tap for the World Cup flight. But the bartender's super cool. Nice guy. See him just about every week. And he's like, hey, I'm tapping right now. Barrel-aged amber. I'm like, wow, that's cool.
Amber, yeah.
That's cool. He said, I'm tapping a Shores beer. I'm like, wow, okay.
Oh, that's all me.
Yeah. He said,
Just roll the keg over here.
I've got some cans of Citra High, but I have a keg that I'm going to be tapping soon of Citra High. And I'm like, well, that is very, very enticing. I said, do you have the World Cup flights? And he's like, that's just at Oakley. I'm like, oh, okay.
And then Marco said,
Disappointed!
Yep. That's what I said.
and so Marco texted me and said, yeah, those are only at Oakley. And I cried. Almost ran my car off the side of the road.
Right.
It was awful.
So we're here.
So now we're not doing,
We were going to be here,
we were
but-
going to be here anyway. Yes.
but we were going to record a video about these flights.
Anyway,
Figure it out.
back to
You got 3 or 4 more weeks to figure it out.
to the Gnarly Gnomes video on the Sam Adams Patriot Pack, which is the proper name for this 4-pack. I was able to secure one of these 4-packs that sold out pretty daggone quickly. So I told Gnome,
Because
like,
of all the patriotism.
because of something, yeah.
Yeah.
So I told Gnome, hey, have one of these. I can drop it off for you. You can do video with them, whatever you want. He's like,
Right.
why don't we all drink them together? I'm like, okay, sure, sounds great. And he's like, okay, we're going to do a video, so you're going to be in the video. And I went, okay. And because, I mean, you don't, when Gnome's like, hey, we're going to make content together, you don't say no.
Right. Yeah.
Because he's the Gnome, he's the conduit,
Right, the conduit.
so yeah, so.
So the answer is yes. Of course.
Right. So that's what happened. In this 4-pack, there was a ginger honey ale, James Madison dark wheat ale, George Washington porter, and a 1790 hard root beer. Now we noticed, I don't think this made it to the video, but we noticed as we were looking at the cans, there are no apostrophes by James Madison and George Washington. So we are not sure if this is George Washington's porter or if this is George Washington Porter's porter.
Right.
Same with James Madison. Is this James Madison's dark wheat ale or is this James Madison Dark's wheat ale?
Yeah.
We don't know. We are going to try to get a hold of Jim Cook to see if he can provide us with
Ask
any
James
clarification. He's dead,
Oh, okay. Well,
we think.
no. he's
Maybe
dead.
there's another James Madison out there, or James Madison Dark,
I bet we could find
or
a
George
James
Washington Porter.
Madison. We should find somebody named
Let's
James Madison and
do-
George Washington and ask
do you have a
them
phone
if
book?
there's.
Are there still phone books?
Don't know. I don't know.
Does anyone that listens to this know what a phone book is?
Maybe.
Maybe one
Yeah.
or two people.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just use the internet.
Yeah.
Yes.
The internet.
As a
Phone
stip-
book.
I don't know. Most of this video was trying the beer and talking about what we thought about how they tasted. And as Marco and I for this show, we don't really cover that because that kind of destroys the whole point of
Right.
encouraging you to watch the video.
Yeah. There's going to be a theme there too, because I mean, even when we talked about like the Cincy Brew Dads,
Cincy Brew Dads.
that's
Same
what
thing.
they did. I mean, they
Right,
just
right.
they sat and drank 5 beers.
Right. We find other fun things about the show to talk about, but we're not going to tell you a ton about the beers themselves.
Right.
Just because, again, the point of this show is to encourage you to check out these other content creators and the content that they're making. one of the fun things about this this Patriot Pack is there was a lot of rumbling and grumbling on the internet about this from people saying, "Oh, this is terrible. This 4-pack is bad. This is not what we wanted, not what we expected. This is not good."
I don't know what they were expecting.
And so we didn't know, are these
Bad beers.
going to be bad beers because they were brewed to taste the way they would historically? Did they try to use ingredients that maybe weren't? We thought that they would be using like maybe all fresh ingredients, stuff like that, to where they weren't, no flavorings, no whatever. But then for the hard root beer, they used natural colors and flavorings. So we're like, well, no,
Right.
that's not accurate at all.
Right.
So
It's the way they do that back 250 years ago.
Yeah, all those natural colors and flavorings back there.
Right.
So the only thing that was
Disappointed!
to me was that I couldn't figure out, based on what Sam Adams was posting about these 4-packs and the taste, the flavor, the beer that I was getting out of these cans, what the actual intent was.
Right.
Was it just to give us good beer with kind of a throwback to, hey, way back yonder,
Yeah.
they made an ale with ginger and honey in it. So we're going to make an ale with ginger and honey in it that has nothing to do with the historical version, but they made one, so now we're going to make one in all of our with the modern abilities that we have.
Right.
Or were they trying to actually make something that in some way represented the flavor, the style, historically, even though they're making clean beers. You're not
Right.
going to be able to make a historical beer the way that they did because they are not going to risk contaminating their facility to try and brew these beers without pasteurization, without any of these, safeguards that we have today.
Or using smoked malt for everything.
Exactly. Right. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do. Of course, as you have to, we did a colonial cuvee at the end.
Of course.
So you can see how that went. You can see which one of
Contractually
us,
obligated.
Yes. I will ask you, Marco.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of us do you think picked the more proper vessel to cuvee a historical blend?
You.
Thank you. As soon as I saw that one, I'm like, yep, that would exist back then.
Yep.
Lagunitas dog and all. What other notes did you have on this episode before we get to the sip count?
Other notes.
The notes.
I don't know what other notes I have, but surprise, folks, they made good beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully
That's not a spoiler for you. Oh, Sam Adams.
No.
They made good beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No shit. That's it. That's
And
all
let
I
us
got.
know if this was supposed to be George Washington's porter, or if this is a guy named George Washington Porter's.
We're gonna find
porter.
one. We're gonna find a guy.
We will find a guy. Let us know. Send Gnome an email, or us an email. Send someone an email.
At
Gnome at the
gnome@thenarlygnome.com.
or truthbeerpod@gmail.com.
Okay. Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
Either
sure.
way.
That's
Either
fine.
way, we'll find it.
Which is probably where Ryan Geist is trying to get in touch with us to send us something.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yep. In this episode, in this show, I took 15 sips.
Okay.
In this show, Gnome took 12 sips.
All right.
That means in 23 minutes, there were a total of 27 sips.
Yep.
Or
27.
according to our game, where every sip we take, you take 2 ounces of your beverage of choice. That is 54 ounces.
Nice.
Or 3.375 pints.
Okay.
In 23 minutes.
All right. That's good.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
I mean, you might be, depending on what you're choosing, you might feel that
Yeah.
pretty quick.
Get you there pretty fast.
So stay seated with a glass of water as you're trying to do this, and don't stand up for like 30 to 45 minutes once you're done.
All right.
Yeah. Ready to move on to the next show?
We should.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to Blake's Craft Beer podcast since we already talked a bit about some of the
I gave
things
you a little
in the
bit.
show. Yeah.
Surprise. He was talking to Brittany of MadTree.
Episode, go ahead.
And they were talking about the World Cup flight.
In episode 129, World Cup beers at MadTree Brewing, but only at the Oakley location.
He's at 129 episodes.
Yeah.
Wow. All
Good
right.
for
Wow.
him.
Wow. Very good.
They
Very good.
they are already brewing Ziegler.
Yeah.
Brittany is absolutely
Ziegler.
She is dedicated to getting that third Golden Gnome. We'll see.
We'll see.
We shall
I
see.
liked it last year,
Last year was good. Ziegler was very good last year.
but
But so
we picked the winner.
We did.
Very respectable.
Will MadTree show up to Esoteric for the finalies?
Yeah.
Will Ziegler make it to the
Will
finalies?
Ziegler make it to the
Ooh,
finals?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Next note was about something that we just talked about. They did a special beer flight for the World Cup, a Brazilian fruited sour, a green tea ale, psychopathy, and a Roggen beer. And again, you can only get them at Oakley. Much disappoint.
Yeah.
I
I don't even know what sense that makes.
if I would have known that, I would have said, Marco, I'm picking you up, and we're going down to Oakley, record there, and then we're going to Kolsch Night. But
Going down to Oakley, we're going. Never mind.
and then we're going down to Kolsch Night.
Yeah.
But I
That was me
feel
trying
like
to
we
do
were
the-
misled.
Intro to South Park.
Yeah. I haven't seen that in like a long time.
I think I maybe only watched one episode.
The non-barrel aged. Before that, they will always be open for the U.S. matches, even the early ones.
Right.
Now, again,
U.S. only, though.
correct. Not all the World
Not
Cup
all the
matches,
World
but
Cup.
the U.S. games. Now, again, I'm assuming they meant Parks and Rec and Oakley, but
I don't know.
I was wrong about the World
I don't
Cup
know.
flights. I could be wrong about this too.
Yeah.
So before you show up to Parks and Rec at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning,
Check the website.
check the website.
Don't ever call MadTree.
No.
Have you ever tried
no.
doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't answer.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yes.
They don't answer.
No one calls anyone anymore, though. So why would you expect someone to pick
No,
up the
the
phone?
place I work at, people call.
Do you guys answer?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well,
And I'll tell you, the majority of the people that call, they're placing a to-go order.
a non-barrel aged Axis Mundi will be back next year. Brandy,
I told people that was not
Yeah.
barrel-aged.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I guess people are so used to it being barrel aged that it's just
Didn't
an
say
automatic
anywhere
assumption.
on the can that it was
You are
barrel-aged.
correct. You are correct. Freaking delicious. Man, I absolutely loved this version. Brittany gave a couple sneak peeks on some upcoming releases. One of them is already out at Oakley. Oakley and at Parks and Rec, or should be at Parks and Rec
What
now.
is it?
Barrel aged Happy Amber.
It's out.
And it
I had
should be
some.
out at Zips Cafe as well.
They only have one keg at Parks and Rec, and they just tapped
Okay.
it like
All
20
right.
minutes ago.
Okay, cool. And then Brittany talked about how it is great that that they don't have to have a very robust barrel age program because there's so many other breweries in Cincinnati that really have kind of their thumb on the pulse of that. They can still do barrel age, but they don't feel the pressure to have it constantly because they know that if you want a barrel aged beer, you can go to this brewery, that brewery. If you want,
Yeah, but you used to be able to go
Good.
to MadTree.
yeah, but you can go to MadTree for other styles. It's just like not every place has to cater to everything.
But they were doing
They
them
were
very well.
I agree.
I find it
agree.
interesting. We could probably talk a whole hour with Brittany just
About the barrel aged
About
that they used to do.
the
Yeah.
barrel
Oh,
age
sure,
that they
sure.
used to do, and now to what degree they do it in a limited basis,
Mm-hmm.
draft only, just all kinds of things. I have many different thoughts and questions really about
Yeah.
that, but I find it interesting, and I find it could be telling as to why these decisions were made.
I mean, I agree with you. But I also can see and understand how those types of programs, a barrel age program, a sour program, these different, lanes, they do require separate time and potentially equipment and space.
But they had
and
all
the
of it.
like. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And if they see that these other lanes that they're doing is allowing them to keep more space available for more packaging or for more turnover, for more frequent seasonal releases, this and that. Again, I'm just throwing out random
Or
hypotheses.
for wedding
whatever.
receptions.
Sure. Maybe they decided that fit who they are, their personality, their brand better, and so they do more limited amounts of these, the barrel age, the sour, this and that, instead of having it be a constant in the tap room. So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I get it.
When
I just-
when they do release their barrel aged beers, they're still great.
Yeah.
They're just not something that's there all the time. But we can still go to numerous other breweries and get fantastic barrel aged beers. So it's not like Cincinnati is missing that style.
Right.
MadTree just isn't getting that business year round.
Right.
So, but yeah, I know what you're saying. They do it fantastically well. Why don't they keep doing it? It could be any number of things. But you're right. We could talk to Brittany for hours about it. Maybe we'll do that sometime.
Maybe.
Maybe we will. Once she gets her new office over there,
Yeah.
that's what we'll do. We'll corner her. We'll make her talk.
Corner.
Do you think she'll get a corner office?
Oh, yeah.
Are there corners in that building?
There
There are a few.
Yeah.
There gotta be a few.
There's a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
They could take over. They could get rid of the sensory room.
True. They could.
Give her an office right there next to the restrooms.
Yep.
She'd hear the toilet flush all day.
Alcove Summit Park
Yay.
should be open late summer-ish.
Yeah.
So probably not for red, white, and blue ash.
No, probably not.
Again, we need to see if there's a ladder against the wall.
There's
That's
activity
the only
there.
way you know if it's actively under construction.
They're hiring for that location.
Yeah.
They've been hiring for that location for a while.
One of the positives that Brittany shared about the Alcove location when it opens is it will give Parks and Rec more taps for one-off beers to have, because more of the cocktails, the wines, those will be put over at Alcove, since that's more of that brand, that
Some of 'em.
personality. Some of them, not all of them.
You can get a
So,
painkiller there.
I could use a painkiller right now.
They get a strawberry painkiller.
Nice.
It's not on draft though. I don't think.
Would you do you prefer your cocktails on draft or freshly mixed?
I get
Freshly shucked?
I get the idea and the intention behind both.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
okay.
all a volume play though. I mean, really.
Yeah. And Seeing Colors breaking news that Brittany said, I had to ask to see if I could tell you this, Blake, and they said yes. Let Break spread the good news. West Coast Seeing Colors is the newest standalone brand.
All right.
It is going to be in 6-packs, not just in the mixed Seeing Colors variety pack.
I endorse West Coast
Absolutely. I thought that one was
and
fantastic.
standalone formats.
Indeed. So look for it on shelves coming soonish. She didn't really say
Yeah.
when, but keep an eye out so you can get your West
Today
Coast
is
fix.
closer than yesterday.
Indeed it is. And the last note that I had on this episode is Ziegler Fest will have more than just Ziegler. The Oakley and the Parks and Rec locations are going to have multiple fall-themed beers.
Yeah.
So they're encouraging you to go to both locations. You're going to have
I dig it.
just a different vibe at each location, and more reason to go spread the love at both MadTrees and drink so much good beer.
Yeah. I like it.
Why not? I love it. Did you have any other notes on Blake's Crap Beer podcast? Or even the disappointment about not being able to get our expected World Cup flight at Parks and Rec? I'm so sad.
Yeah, like there's not soccer fans out in the burbs.
Right.
Right? I don't know.
People play soccer in the park between here and there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
They have Gaga Ball Fields, which is just soccer without stuff. Kind of, sort of, not really. Ish.
What?
They have the in their playground in front of Parks and Rec. They have the places where you can kick a ball, which is practically soccer.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? They have TVs over there. I'm sure they're
kick a ball,
playing the World Cup.
Or you could bang your head against the barricade.
MadTree.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec. Why? I am upset.
Yeah, it's silly.
Yeah.
Silliness. Mm-hmm. No, other than that, I mean, MadTree's already thinking about, Q1 of next year and beyond. And beyond.
I say the Weekly Pint, Cincy Brew Dads, and Barstool Perspective are all good.
Yeah, they are.
Which one is the goodest, the next goodest?
I think the next goodest that we should discuss is Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads. Excellent. A slew of sheep sippers.
Yeah.
This is a variety show episode 7.
Show.
This was a mix pack from 3 sheeps.
Yep.
They had an IPA, 2 pale ales, and a New England IPA that they sipped and they savored and they rated by sheep.
It's at work. It was a couple of weeks ago. Somebody asked me, well, if we're Ohioans, what are people from Indiana called? And I told them.
Did you say Indianese?
I said Indianese. And like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, God.
I mean,
I don't know why I thought about that just
you're not
then,
wrong.
but-
Because we're talking about another state.
Right.
Beers from another state. So
Was it Wisconsin?
Mm-hmm. Sheboygan.
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 Yeah.
Which is very fun to say. In fact, I have a Sheboygan count.
Oh, do you?
They front loaded the episode with the Sheboygans.
Sheboygans?
And they were like, oh, we should see how many times we say Sheboygan. So I'm like, I got the clicker out. And then that was it.
Yep.
All in front, none in back. It was like an opposite mullet. The party was all up front.
Like Landon Donovan's head.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, what was up with
Landon
that?
Donovan's hair, that's that's a hair system.
That is.
Okay, so what it is so
It's not a style, it's a
not
system.
plugs. It's one of those things where
Is it a
like
wig?
he shaves his head to do like the Paul Feinbaum with the horseshoe.
Okay.
And then they glue the hair on.
Okay.
Right? Like you remember that boxer a few months ago where it was a heavyweight boxer and he got hit and his hair came off?
Okay.
You remember that?
I remember seeing
That's the
yeah.
Landon Donovan. That's
Okay.
what he's doing.
You know what? Whatever works for you.
I don't know
I
if
don't
it's
care.
working.
Well,
but it's
whatever makes you happy, whatever
that's
makes
what
you
it
feel
is.
confident, whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
It is fine. They had a lot of fun Wisconsin facts in the episode.
Yeah.
Some of them may or may not have been entirely factual,
Right.
but
Go to them for your cheese curd knowledge.
hey, I learned some things about cheese curds that I never knew I needed to know.
I don't need to know any of
And
it.
now I can't get them out of my head.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Cheese curd.
I did appreciate the dog just roaming around the backyard, just
Yeah.
having time of its life.
Looked like a beautiful day that they
Oh
recorded.
my God, it looked absolutely
Today is
gorgeous.
also a beautiful day. If
Today
you're not
is
in the sun,
gorgeous.
it's a nice light breeze. Very
Get out there, yeah.
temperature's very comfortable outside. So very nice.
Yes. As I said, they used a 5-sheep rating system this time.
do a lot of impressions.
Indeed, they did. And they picked their black sheep of the pack instead of their
Yeah.
best of show, which I mean, Best of Show would have also worked because that's kind of like sheep competition, dog competition, and the like. Much
Black
like with the Patriot Pack, we don't really go over their thoughts on the beer and their ratings on all the beer because we're encouraging you to watch this episode.
Right.
And if we tell you all about what they thought about everything, that kind of removes that encouragement for you. So we're
June,
not,
though, we have to be inclusive of the black sheep.
we're inclusive about all
All sheep, all the time.
sheep. All sheep.
All sheep all the time.
Regardless of color, attractiveness, regardless of anything, even though color really doesn't play into
Don't know.
the month. It's
Didn't know
just-
it was a black sheep.
It's fine.
I don't see color.
No,
Yeah.
no. Did you have any other notes on this episode of Cincy Brew Dads?
Cincy Brew Dads.
A slew of sheep sippers, which whoever came up with that title, guys, that was absolutely amazing.
Good one.
I
It's
love
a tongue twister.
Indeed it is.
I'm not going to try it, though.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Okay.
No, I don't have any more notes. Kolsch Night.
Kolsch Night.
Kolsch Night.
Sip count.
Well, yeah, we've got that. That's a given.
Okay. All right. I was just
Yeah. I
staying
have
in
nothing more to add.
other than
Sip count.
sip count. All right. Ryan took 31 sips
France is up 2-0.
over Senegal.
Yes.
All right. All right.
We.
Ryan took 31.
Okay, way to go, Ryan.
Matt took 30. Ryan won this
Ryan
round.
won.
I also counted the Sheboygans, as I said.
Oh, okay. What's the Sheboygan count?
7.
Wow.
Like I said, they kind of front loaded the Sheboygans,
As one does.
as one does, and then they kind of died off through the rest of the episode, but that's all right.
That's how it goes
The
when you
Sheboy-
visit Sheboygan.
The Sheboyganery, it was there. It was present. That means in this 22-minute episode, there were 68 countables,
Sheboyganry.
one shy of the golden number. That's all right, though.
Yeah.
That means, according to our drinking game, 136 ounces or 8.5 pints in 22
lot.
minutes.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
That's overachieving.
Don't do it. Don't.
Oh, no.
Don't.
No, I would
You'll
re-
die. Do not take this as a challenge from us. You cannot hold us liable because this is a comedy satire, whatever funny.
At least trying to be.
show. Yeah. Sometimes
Sometimes.
we make someone giggle or at least roll their eyes. I will count that.
Yeah, I think that does count.
If we make someone roll
Yeah.
their eyes, I will count that as us causing humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Weekly Pint and Barstool next. Do you have a preference? on it?
TWP and Barstool.
Yeah.
Let's go to TWP.
All right. TWP.
Yeah, you know
You
Gnome.
know the Gnome. Episode 218. Get out of the way. The rumination. The rummining.
Rumspringer.
The rum tum tugger.
Whoa.
Tiger, rum tum. Whatever. I don't know. A homemade daiquiri,
Yep.
which it was just 3 ingredients.
Looked good.
Just barely a cocktail, but it absolutely looked good.
Yeah.
Actually, have you heard from him today at all?
No.
So the sugar cubes might have killed him.
Maybe. Yep.
I guess we'll find out.
Because they're old.
I guess we'll find out if he shows up at Northern Row or not.
Yeah. That'd be a shame.
I mean,
if I had to walk from Northern Row.
I drive you like part way up to somewhere. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The changing industry. Is the industry changing or are drinkers changing? In the past, it used to be that beer drinkers stuck to beer, bourbon drinkers stuck to bourbon, and deeper than that, a lot of drinkers stuck to stuck to the same brands. But now, drinkers drink everything. They don't stick to, or for the most part, they don't stick to a brand, a beverage, anything.
They're not drinking a whole lot of wine.
Yes.
We'll cover that in the next pod.
Yeah.
Or next show that we cover.
Yeah. I think in some ways it's good and it's cool to see that people are exploring the different beverages that are out there, but at the same time it is hurting so many of our local businesses that it's like, just pick something.
Well,
I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I mean, I'll take the person who wants to have a cocktail, a glass of wine, and then a beer. I mean, at least you're out. At least number one, you're out.
Yeah,
At least you're trying things or willing to imbibe. It's the people in the population that are choosing not to go out, choosing not to imbibe, choosing for any given reason.
Sure.
Whatever it is.
Right.
Whether it's carb cutting, cost cutting, whether it's health reasons, or it doesn't matter what it is. It's just the segment of the population that's not going out to support the businesses. That hurts.
Yeah. And I mean, I even think it's fine if you are choosing not to drink alcoholic beverages or intoxicating beverages of any sort. We'll just go ahead and kind of broad stroke that.
Sure.
Go out with your friends. Go to a bar, restaurant, whatever. Just get a Coke. Just get soft drink, lemonade, tea, whatever. Get something to where there is still money going to that local establishment. Just do something to where you are supporting the local economy. There is socialization happening. You're not stuck in this bubble that the interaction with the rest of the world isn't happening.
Right.
And I think just even that would be so much more beneficial to, I'll just say, the local brewery and bar environment. Just people getting out there. Or if you have a water, just buy a bag of chips. Just something to where you are helping that establishment get another transaction. Anymore, every dollar counts.
Oh yeah.
Just get out there, and you don't have to have whatever that establishment is known for. Bourbon, cocktails, wine, beer. Just get out there, hang out with your friends, and just have something. Start there, and then whatever the night does, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. There were some closings, but Gnome didn't want to talk about those. There were some openings, but Gnome didn't want to talk about those.
Right.
There were some reopenings, some retirements. Gnome didn't want to talk about those. He basically didn't want to talk about anything other than bringing out a can of half-truth
Yeah.
and giving his thoughts about that.
Yeah.
I think that he had a similar opinion as like when we tried it last week.
Yeah. Go back and listen.
Yes, absolutely. Go back and listen. I think his opinion was kind of spot on. It can still be exactly what it's trying to be right now, just amp up the flavor in the way that you said last week and that Gnome said this week on the Weekly Pint. You can still do that with keeping that lower ABV that you're trying to have in the brand family. And I think you're good. That tiny little tweak.
Yeah.
All that's needed.
I mean, it does cost a little more money, but
right. But I think that
you'd hope that a little bit more gets you a lot more in return.
right, exactly. Let's see. In unhappy news, someone on Reddit, someone on the internet is unhappy that Urban Artifact isn't making the beers that they want Urban Artifact to make.
I mean, it's a silly comment, but
Disappointed!
they probably got that from the day they opened their doors.
Yeah. Oh, you should totally make this. Yeah, we're not going to make that. Well, this place sucks.
Yeah.
It's
They've
even the brewers don't always get to make the beers that they want to make.
Right.
The beers that they want to drink. That's why it's a business.
It's a business.
Right.
I think that there is some level of I would think if Gnome were here and we were recapping that part of the discussion, not to give away anything that he talked about, certainly not to speak for him, but
I'll totally speak for him.
I could see him going down a lane where he says, "No, you make what you want to make, and you stand by that, stand behind it, and you be the brewery that you want to be.
Right.
But a lot of those places closed.
I feel like there is which I feel like is interesting, especially in Cincinnati, because we have so many breweries, and some of them are more specialized to a specific style or feel or environment, however you want to say it. When someone says, oh, if I come into Cincinnati, what brewery should I go to? I always say, well, what styles do you like?
Right.
What do you want to do? Because that will absolutely determine where I suggest that they go. And it's the same way with this. If all you drink are sours, or fruit tarts, or the tartar variety of an alcoholic beverage, I'll say it that way. I mean, yes, urban is going to be one of the best places to go. But there are other places that also make really great sours. You have Third Eye, you have Street Side. And it's not like just because urban isn't making this, you have no other option in the city. Worst case, and I say worst very, very lightly, you come to Higher Gravity, you go to Cappy's, you go to, heaven forbid, Jungle Gyms, and you get something that's non-local or not as close to Cincinnati. We have tons of options for you to purchase around here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah,
so just because one brewery isn't making like one specific thing that you might want right now doesn't mean that, well, they suck. I hate them.
There still are some.
Get off your high horse.
There are still some craft beer or better beer deserts out there, but not in the greater Cincinnati area.
No.
You're going to be able to find somewhere, within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you're going to be able to find somewhere where you can get a decent selection of craft beer.
Sure.
If you want to go 15, 20 minutes, you can probably hit up a lot of places and go directly to the source.
Right. And I mean, yes, sometimes some styles are only available in small bursts throughout the year. Very seasonal, very limited, so you can't always find a Bach beer in Cincinnati. Well, I mean, you probably actually that's a lie. That was a bad example.
You probably can. You can probably find an Oktoberfest. The problem is where you're buying.
You can always find
where you're going to buy those packaged beers from. They're probably from last season.
Yeah. What I'll say, the example I'll use is Westside's Tippa. You cannot always find Tippa because they only make it once a year. If you do find it outside of that window, it's probably been sitting on the shelf for months. But again, if you really want something that high octane, you can find something else that's similar, that's freshly brewed in Cincinnati.
Right.
Like you can find a very comparable alternative.
Yeah.
So
you don't have to get Voodoo Ranger Juice Force.
No. And you don't have to complain on Reddit that, oh no, Urban Artifact's not making a Cincy Light clone for me because that's what I want to drink when I go there. Well, you know what you're getting into when you're going there.
Yeah.
Or hopefully you do. Once again, mentioned the World Cup beer flights at Braxton and MadTree. Oakley, not Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
God, seriously.
What the
Ruined
hell?
my whole day. Whole evening.
What the hell?
Ruined. What the F?
What the F?
I mean, I'm not even going to
Wasn't that a button?
We never had it. That was always a ship beer.
Oh, okay.
Ship beer's button.
Thought we had a. What the F?
No. I probably should have stolen that one, but I never did.
They're not putting out episodes. We can just steal other buttons.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to enjoy Kolsch Night because of this.
Wow.
And then the last note that I have is hashtag make some IPAs clear and bitter again. Because the hazies they have a place.
Yeah.
But we need more clear, bitter IPAs.
Yes. Not soft ones.
Indeed.
Too much soft.
Let's do some IBU wars again.
It's about time.
Yeah. I think we've hit that point in the cycle again.
Let's go.
Any other notes on the weekly point?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers when we mispronunciate that. Now, Kolsch Night.
All right, Kolsch Night.
Kolsch Night.
Sniffs and sips. I'm going to make this easy. There were 6 of each
Okay.
in this hour and 10-ish minute long episode.
24 ounces.
Indeed, 1.5 pints.
Far away from the mic back here.
He is leaning back. He's ready to go. So we
Halfway
need
to
to.
Northern Row already.
Indeed. We haven't taken a single break, and I don't think we're going to.
No.
Because we have one show left, and it is Barstool Perspective.
Barstool Perspective.
From June 12th, 2026. I titled this one, There Will Be Poop.
There will be poop.
There will be poop.
With Michael brings the D. Morgan.
And Brett. I have great hair sometimes. Coleman Baker.
Great shirt, though.
Indeed. The pineapples.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great shirt.
Yes, looking very fresh.
Right.
There were 3 studies released, all in the same week, saying moderate alcohol consumption is both good and bad for you.
Yeah.
So basically,
Well, that's why you need 3 studies, so that somebody goes, on one side or the other.
yeah,
Break the tie.
Yeah. Or just understand that anything you do that's going to cause any type of inebriation, intoxication, anything that's going to alter your state of mind is probably not going to be beneficial in the
Right.
long run. So just moderate.
Right.
Just whatever. And as they said very clearly, it all depends on who is funding the studies. Like, what are they looking for specifically in this study? Because
Right.
normally these studies are not, a blanket studies. They're looking for very specific things. They're looking for, does drinking 3 glasses of alcohol a day increase the number of times you get toe fungus?
Right. Anal leakage.
Right. So it's dumb. Just be smart. Drink safely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we've said this every single week for like the last decade, or at least 5 years,
Half a decade.
half a decade. Close enough.
Yeah.
Alcohol consumption during the World Cup is expected to increase by 1 billion. That's with a B.
Oh, billion.
Pints.
With a
Thanks-
pinky up.
Thanks to exactly 3 British people that are coming to the United States
Billion.
for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can cause havoc.
Good for them.
They're not going to understand, why is all of your beer cold?
Just hold it for a while and then it won't be.
Right.
I don't know. The best thing about buying liquor in Cincinnati is that Kentucky is right across the river.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
Right.
Can't argue with that at all. Nobody knows what is happening
Nobody
with
knows.
hemp in this country, or medical marijuana, or recreational marijuana, or the
Apparently-
farm bill,
apparently-
or anything.
Costello's hitting
Shelves again.
shelves again.
For 14 days with this temporary ban injunction, unless that
Did we
gets
have a ban
extended.
injunction?
I have no idea.
What
I don't
the
know what's
hell?
happening. I don't know what's happening.
Bobby?
Bobby?
Somebody's out. Bobby?
Somebody tell us what the hell's happening.
Bobby.
All I know is apparently just a few Ohio-based companies that manufactured are able to manufacture and sell in Ohio again for like 14 days while this ban has been temporarily blocked, unbanned, something. But then after that, if the legislation isn't figured out, it goes back to being banned unless there's another the whole thing is just
That's so weird.
can we just go ahead and kick DeWine out and just say, you know what, everything that he has done, just get rid of it. Just bring things back and just
He wants to get
start
rid of the death
working
penalty.
on
Did you see that?
actual. Do what?
He wants to get rid of the death penalty in Ohio.
I don't necessarily have an issue with that.
I don't either.
It's okay.
I don't either. I don't know.
The amount of money that it costs to process that, for all the appeals to go through, all the mandatory appeals that they have to go through for everything, it doesn't fix anything. Like, just life in prison. I don't know. I don't know.
I have a strong I have a strong belief that there are probably innocent people that have died.
Right.
And
Right.
if we can at least keep that in mind, I would rather not have
Right.
that as a
Right.
as an
Now,
ultimate punishment.
Now, there have been certain
Oh, without a
convicted
doubt,
people to where
there's
it's
some-
like, oh yeah, absolutely.
There's
You know what?
absolutely people that shouldn't be among,
Among us anymore, among
Right.
the living population. Sure.
but
the number that they're still questioned. Yeah, it's no,
to me it's
no.
no. Yeah.
Speaking of weed and hemp, some labs that are supposed to be testing like the medical, the recreational marijuana,
They do a great job, these labs.
Some of them
Great job.
will hide the fact that they found poop in your weed.
See, I don't have to worry about this.
No, you don't.
However, if I was a manufacturer, I'd go the path of most successful.
Not the path of least resistance, then, but the path of most resistance.
No, the path of most successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get my shit on the shelves, people. Get it.
You too can have a piece of Marco with you.
Yeah.
I know that the FDA stuff like that, like there are like these tiny percentages that are okay to have and like there's a certain amount of like human remains that are okay to have in
Hot
processed
dog.
food and stuff like that. It's just like, oh
Right.
God.
You get a microscope and you're looking at like
Oh hey, there's Bob's
there's
finger.
a
I was
leg.
wondering where that was right.
There's a little
right.
insect leg in my hot dog.
Ugh. Yeah.
Which, by the way, I have never done that.
You know, you
Gotten a
kinda-
microscope
You kind
out.
of said it like I don't want to see it that close. You know what I mean? I'm just like, you know what? I'm just
It's a
gonna.
microscope at work. I should take some hot dogs.
Nope. Nope. Don't want to know. Don't want to know. Erwin Simon has a plan for buying Brewdog, or he revealed, I guess, his plan for why he bought.
Oh, this
Brewdog.
fucking genius.
Oh man, this is brilliant. This
Yeah.
is so brilliant. I'm gonna be able to retire in like 2 years. Once this all pans out. He is going to be using the European Brewdog facilities to brew the U.S. craft brands that he bought. So like Montucky and stuff.
That's
Those are going to finally be able to be brewed and purchased in the EU because they want those.
brilliant.
Yeah, it's great. I see nothing wrong with this plan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What an amazing plan.
he's brilliant. He is brilliant.
Right.
I wonder how much of his dog shit is in that weed.
Maybe that's what's going on.
Could be. Could be. Voodoo is closing nationwide.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Not surprising though.
No,
No.
not surprising.
Never been. Never.
Never been.
I'm not. I'm not sad that I never had the chance to go.
Never been.
Is what it is. Yeah. That's all I got on that one.
Yeah, I just hate that it's probably going to ruin people's lives.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I hate that
the
part
fact
of
that
it.
people are losing their jobs, and that's going to cause a huge struggle. But as far as just the brand itself
Oh,
going
yeah.
away,
Yeah.
okay, whatever. I mean, hell,
It's
maybe
a fart in the wind.
maybe Simon will buy that up too.
If anybody would, it would be him. Fucking brilliant.
That point led to Brett talking about how much he absolutely loves beer competitions
Oh, yeah.
and entering beer competitions.
Oh, it made so much sense.
And supporting the variety of beers that get involved in a variety of styles in beer competitions.
Yep.
If you watch this episode
He's
for
very-
no other reason,
Clear-minded, very tactically poignant
Yeah.
on what he said. It was excellent.
succinct, like just
Succinct. It was.
clean and to the point.
Yep.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Much like his shirt.
Yes, yes. It really tied the room together.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, those are all the notes that you had because I kind of grabbed your notebook for
Nice.
this one.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I thought I was getting to the end of my notes.
Were there any notes that I had written down over there that you missed or
Hold
that
on.
you that? Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Well, let's get into the sip count then, and then we can wrap this episode up and head downtown.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Michael brings a D. Morgan. Took 15 sips.
Okay. I don't know if that's really bringing the D, but all right, 15 sips.
It's fine. It's fine. Brett, I have the pineapples. Coleman Baker took 24.
See, it's a little bit more.
You want
9 more.
You want to know how many, the count for Dan's cans?
How many?
1. But I think he has one already open when they start recording.
You think he's got one cracked?
Yes. So I would like to plead to producer Dan, save your first can crack for after the recording starts. That way you can at least have 2 can cracks.
Oh, that
these
could be
episodes,
that could be
you
like
know?
the like in the movies how they have the
Yeah,
thing.
the black and white snapper thing.
I don't know what it is,
called.
what it's called.
As soon as I hear what it's called, I'll be like, oh yeah, I knew that, or that sounds familiar. Yes.
Production.
And then I have a new segment on Barstool Perspective.
Oh, you have a new segment.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very short segment.
Do you have any imaging? Do you have an audio to go to intro the new segment?
No.
Okay.
No. It is called Were There Sirens?
Oh yeah,
I
like this.
In this episode, yes.
The answer is yes.
It's just like yes or no. Were there sirens? Yes.
Right. That tracks though, because there was a
There's a fire station right next door.
well, there was also an episode where in the beginning it was like, hold on, I have to talk to the police.
Yes. But this is.
They took
can you
that
hear
down,
some?
didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did take the whole episode down. Even though they could have just cut whatever.
Right.
Whatever. It's fine. Well, no, they kind of talked about it a little bit in the beginning of the. Yeah,
Right.
It's probably best. Anyway, in this 37-minute episode, that means there were a total. I didn't count the siren as a countable because
Okay.
it's a yes or no.
Right.
37 minutes, 40 countables.
Okay,
Which
whoa.
means for our drinking game, 80 ounces
Yikes.
or 5 pints.
5 pints.
That's some work.
Yeah.
That is
putting in the work.
Absolutely some work. This was a good episode.
We-
We gotta
Just run through it.
Yeah. I mean it happens once a month.
yeah.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Anything else before we wrap up this episode and head down to Kolsch Night?
Kolsch Night. No, people, thanks for listening, and tell your friends, tell your family. I saw one of the highlight notifications, and I didn't click on it, about the new views or new interactions that we've had,
Okay.
and it was a whole lot higher than I expected
Nice.
for this past week. So thank you everyone for your listenership. I truly appreciate it. Go out and check out everybody else's content that's making craft beer content in the Cincinnati area, and go out to your local bars and restaurants, your local watering holes, your breweries, and support them. They need it.
100%. Couldn't have said it better myself. And if you want to continue to support us, truthbeerpod.com, links to absolutely everything. We're kind of terrible at social media, but I am going to try to get better at getting at least a post or 2 out a week. Just random pictures of beer and stuff. If you want to throw a couple bucks our way to help us with things like web hosting and all of that, patreon.com/truthbeerpod. If you're on the free tier, you get at least 1 episode each month that is almost unedited. I edit out the silences, but you get to hear all the chaos that I don't feel is fit for public consumption. If you want to throw us a couple bucks each month, you will get every single week, mostly unedited. Again, I just cut out the silences, but you get all of the rest of the chaos. And as Marco said, at least a portion of that extra content is sometimes kind of funny.
Right.
Indeed. With that being said, Marco, what are you going to be doing next Tuesday?
Julia, I think we're doing this here, I believe.
Sounds great. I'll see you
Cheers.
there. Cheers.